Hello, this is Ben119 and welcome back to my 9-day challenge. In this video we're going to be doing day 9, which is the final day of the series. And what we're going to be doing today is the final trial and the final boss in the final trial at the end. So this area is pretty easy to do in one day. There's a way of doing this area in under 5 minutes by doing a fast trick on the boss with bombs, but I decided not to do the fast trick. 1, because I don't know how to do it on Wii, and 2, because I'd rather sacrifice my Pikmin. Because this way of doing it, even though it's slower, I'm going to be killing a lot of Pikmin. And they deserve it, because they have been bad throughout the whole playthrough, tripping over, not grabbing things when I want them to. So we've got 82 blues, and we're going to put 22 on this bridge, and the rest of them on the other bridge. So, there we go. I'm just trying to do this as fast as possible because my final boss is rubbish and rubbish at the final boss. Put these on there. It's weird how they try and knock down stone gates even though they're not able to. I don't think they do that in Pikmin 3. I don't know, I guess the game just teaches you that you're not able to knock it down with Pikmin. Go, got some Pikmin, throw them up there. 3 bomb rocks. I think there's a very small chance one of the bomb rocks can spawn down near Olimar. I think it's only ever happened twice though, from what I've heard in the Pikmin community. Go, throw the bomb rocks over. Now that is something that's easier in the Wii version because long throwing is much easier in Wii. So you don't have to build up momentum and then throw. There you go, finish this bridge. Get these lot to help on this bridge because this bridge is more important at the moment. And once these blues are done the bridge, we're going to put all the blues away and we're going to get out reds instead to fight the final boss. Because reds do more attack damage than blues. I'm not sure if you knew that already. So we're going to go into the onion, put all the blues away. This is probably the last time we're going to see the blues. I think I end up taking some out right at the end of the day because I didn't have enough reds to carry the part back. Well, I did have enough, but I wanted to speed it up. But that's how many I lost during this fight. I lost like well over 50 Pikmin, if I remember right. But they all deserved it in their own way. They probably all did something earlier in this 9-day run to mess up and lose time for me. So this is their consequence. So there we go. Put all the Pikmin on this gate, apart from 10 reds. I think I get 11 reds just for safety, because this game could be a bit glitchy sometimes. I don't trust this game. Put the rest of them here. So yeah, I have 11. I throw them across here. Normally you're supposed to put them on that fire path, and then go in the water and they follow you, but it's quicker just to do this. So I go in top-down view. When the bridge is fully built, I'll whistle them, and I will get them to go around and push this box. While they're pushing this box, I'll get this big group of Pikmin. I'll get them to work on this gate. And we're doing 2 things at once. Obviously saves time. So, there we go. All we've got to do is defeat the boss now and carry the part back. We've done everything else in this game. This is the one thing we have to do. Do it in 9 days. Don't underestimate this final boss, especially if you don't know how to do the fast bombs, because this boss can be a bit unforgiving sometimes. He's not too bad if you've done it a few times, but he's not extremely easy either. The Plasma Wraith in Pikmin 3, he's actually really hard as well. You should definitely practice that boss a lot. I didn't explain when I did my All Fruits tutorial for Pikmin 3, I didn't explain the Plasma Wraith too much. Because the thing about the Plasma Wraith is, the way of getting good at it is you just gotta do it loads. Not really an easy way around getting good at Plasma Wraith, you just have to keep practicing it over and over and you'll get a feel for it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to wake him up. And I'm basically going to do the tactic where I leave bombs in front of him and then he eats the bombs and I throw the Pikmin on him. And there we go, I made sure to get close enough to lose a load of reds. Because they deserved it. Look at that, 20 Pikmin dead already. Throw as many as I can on his face. Shakes them off. It'd be good if I bring more bombs with me, then I could have put more in his mouth without him having to turn, but I didn't really think of that. Yeah, he's weird. Emperor Bull Blacks has got weird AI in this game, I think. First half of the fight, he's very predictable. In the second half, he always jumps about randomly. I don't think there's a set pattern to it either. Go, eat some more bombs. He got thrown on his face. Weird how he eats the bombs, even though they're bombs. You'd think he'd have more intelligence than that. To be like, no, I'm not eating bombs. Go. Get some more bombs. See, I'm just sacrificing the yellows. Best way around it. 3 more. He's going to turn around in a minute. The way of telling whether he's going to eat the Pikmin or whether he's going to jump, if he's... See, there's like slobber coming down from his lips. That means he's going to eat them. If there isn't any, then he's most likely going to jump. So there we go, for as many reds as I can, as fast as I can. My mashing isn't that good in Pikmin because I just need to practice mashing more. Yeah, then he starts to jump. That one got killed because he's an idiot. He deserved it. Go. So I'm gonna get some bombs ready. Look how dumb he is. It's really dumb. Look at that face. Like a big bull bear in a way. It's like a cross between a bull bob and a bull bear. It'd be funny if there was little bull blackses throughout this level. Where you got to the big one, there was like a few little ones just hanging about near the start, yet to fight. There you go, he's gonna jump again. Weird how bull wolves just exist in this world and bull bears. They're just really weird creatures. When you think about it, is Olimar the bad guy or are the beasties and bulbobs the bad guys? Because they're just doing their job, they're just living on the planet, being bulbobs. Like this guy here, he's just sleeping, you know, in this little area that he lives in. And Olimar's just come over to kill him. Seems a bit unfair. Go. Maybe Olimar should just make him be sick instead to get the part out of his mouth. Rather than fight him, that'd be a bit easier maybe. And I think right here I had some really dumb AI and he kept jumping about the whole time and it was really slow. And it annoyed me a little bit. Go. Maybe if you get really bad AI you might take the entire day. I don't think you can be quite that bad though. Depends really how good you are at this game. If you're good enough to beat this game in 9 days to get to this point on day 9, you'll be fine with this day. Distant Spring in 2 days, and Forest of Hope in 2 days, and Forest Naval in 2 days is definitely harder than doing this in 1 day. Especially the first trip. In my opinion, this may sound dumb, but I think the hardest day in this run is day 2, Forest of Hope. Having to get 5 parts in 1 day, I really struggle with it for some reason. I don't know why, maybe I just need to practice a bit more. Distant Spring, I find that quite difficult as well. Look how dumb he is. Still going back and forth, not taking an interest in the bombs. I think in a minute, yeah, right here, he'll finally take an interest. There we go. Get him to eat the bombs. Now we can finish killing him. Throw as many as I can. Keep going, and he's gonna die. There we go. I think that took 5 cycles in the end, which is not the best. There you go, that's the secret safe. Now on the Japanese version, I swear the secret safe weighs 85 Pikmin. But on this, it only weighs 40. I think they realised that people lose loads of Pikmin during the fight, so they lowered it to 40. Which is a weird change. So I'm going to go over to the blue onion. I'm going to take out the rest of my blues because the closest onion and I have loads of spare blues. I just want to speed up this part basically. So there we go. You can see the part coming over the bridges. So I'm going to cover it with blues. And I'm going to be back in a minute. So I hope you've enjoyed this series, 9 Days Challenge. I've enjoyed doing it. Enjoyed replaying Pikmin 1. been fun. I've had to re-record a few because of bad Pikmin AI and me just being a bit bad in general, but it's been really fun. And I think this is probably like my 8th or 9th 9-day completion of this game. I think I've done it 6 times on GameCube. Actually no, that's not right. I think I've done it 7 times on GameCube and twice on Wii. No, 3 times on Wii, because I did this once for practice before I recorded this. There you go, 9 days. So I hope you've enjoyed this series. If you liked it, please leave a like and subscribe if you're new around here. I may be making a new series soon, so look out for that. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful life. Goodbye.